All right, Shalom Akim, all praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, double honors goes to our apostles, elders, the great millstone that have taught us the truth. Much love, peace, blessings goes out to all the hopeful elect that are out there teaching the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is going to be a lesson which I'm going to do pretty much an impromptu car show kind of thing, right? That pretty much is in response to a lesson that I was watching, powerful lesson I was watching just now from the elders, and I want to reiterate a point that they were making, that in that Matrix movie, everybody's a potential agent when it comes to anyone, and the people that you most want to keep an eye out for, and not necessarily just an eye out, but understand what could potentially happen, is your close family members, people that you may care about that are in the world, because since they don't really have Yahweh Shai, they don't have this truth, they don't have the gospel, they're subject to the demons that are in the world. And right now, what Esau is doing, he's trying to make pretty much everybody on earth bow down to him by taking his potion shot in their arm, right? And he's portraying in the media, he's making it a moral thing, like if you don't want to take it, then you're a bad person and blah, blah, blah. And even to the point where he's taking certain people's rights and restricting them from doing certain things. Now, just by virtue of that, you're going to have a lot of your own people look at you sideways. And for a lot of brothers, it will be some of their closest loved ones that betray them, that try to sell them out, try to report them to the CDC or the government, and et cetera, man. And it's a sad thing, but it's a part of our journey. It's a part of our trial, and it's a part of the story that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is having play out on the earth. You know what I mean? So it's just it is what it is. It comes with the territory. Now, what we can actually learn from this is basically to detach from the world, have no understanding in your mind that this could very well happen. Because if you're amongst these worldly people and you have that bond, that relationship with them, and you don't think, oh well, this guy, he's not gonna sell me out, this my friend, we go back like flats on the Cadillac, blah blah blah, XYZ, right? If you think that way, then you subject to being offended. You can potentially be offended in Yahweh Shai. When that actually happens, you can get mad, you can bug out, and you can marvel at that happening and lose it, And the real test for a lot of brothers, I know a lot of brothers have women, we have wives and shit, whatnot. A lot of tests for a lot of brothers is the woman. Because what? Scriptures say a man's glory is his woman. The glory of the woman is her hair. In other words, her beauty. So, if that's our glory, if that's something that in the flesh we're heavily attached to, then you got to learn to detach. Now, that's not to say you leave your wife for every little situation, but you just understand in the back of your mind that you don't have that built up emotional attachment. And that's easier said than done, because pretty much the flesh feels how it feels. It wants to do what it wants to do, but you got to make wise decisions based upon that. Like, look at Job. You can almost guarantee that Job loved his wife, but guess what? He loved Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai more. He loved the truth more, to the point where when she cursed him out and told him to curse Yahweh and die, he said, thou speakest as one of the foolish women, and he didn't listen to her. He didn't take option A or whatever. When it comes to being wicked, he took option B, if you want to put it like that, and stood firm in his belief and just endured his suffering. Because Satan hopped on her to try to get Job to fail the test that came from the Most High. You know, that all that was on her was the spirit of Satan. When it comes to our women, when it comes to our family members, like I said, when it comes to anyone, potential agents, man, Satan can hop on them at any time. So you got to understand that. You got to understand that. You know, because you could say Job's woman, in her mind before that situation happened, she probably did love Job, care about him, took care of him, was obedient. But then, you know, when shit hit the fan, when the going got tough, she showed her true colors, and she flipped, she folded, she broke. And that's what, when it comes to you being a man of the Lord, or even the sisters out there that are watching, those demons can get on the people around you to test you and provoke your walk in the faith. And that's going to happen to a lot of us. We can't be offended. We can't, you know, get wrathful and start bugging out. You want to start acting in the flesh in reaction to these things. No, you just endure and you stick to the script. You stick to the wisdom that Yahweh Shem Shai endowed you with, and you make that right choice in the spirit, not in the flesh. You go with the spiritual choice, not the carnal choice. You see what I mean? And have faith in that. Don't give up, because that's one of the many avenues that Satan is going to try to get at us at. Sometimes it's infirmities, sometimes it's, you know, different things, transportation issues, and it's people. And I will say, in the truth, man, the main aggravator for me, and it may be same for a lot of different brothers, is that these worldly people, they always try to get at you, man, certain ways, in different levels. You know, sometimes people are cool, but a lot of times people they got demons on them, man, and it aggravates you. But hey, have joy. Try to balance that aggravation out with the joy that you have, this truth still, and that Yahweh Shem Shai has called you for a special calling, and all the irritation and the suffering that we have to suffer, that we're going through, is just to make us learn and make us grow, so that we could be that acceptable gold that's tried in the furnace. You see what I mean? So, you know, this is just basically about anyone's a potential agent, man. Anyone. Even if they may not work for the government official and all that shit, hey, it can happen. So all praise goes to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.